Let's talk about insurance. So insurance is a very important concept. Insurance is something that protects us from loss, especially for expensive items that we cannot afford to replace. Let's take a look at what insurance is. So in life, we all know that things happen. Accidents happen, natural disasters happen, and we don't know that it's coming. And sometimes we can go our whole life without having an accident or having something break that's expensive. However, insurance is a protection against the potential loss of something. Usually people buy things for expensive items because replacing those expensive items is expensive. So types of insurance that are normal would be health insurance, car insurance, home insurance, apartment insurance, phone insurance, life insurance, pet insurance. You can even buy insurance on your vacation, just in case something happens and you've paid a lot to go on a vacation but cannot go. People can pay for insurance for a boat or a second home that they have. Businesses buy insurance just in case someone gets hurt while they're visiting a business. But insurance is the same no matter what type of insurance it is. Here's how it works. People buy insurance from an insurance company. That company is going to provide coverage to those who need it. But the company is in the business of making money. So they're not doing this as a free service to be nice. They're doing it because in order to make money, the insurance company is going to charge everyone money that they may not have an accident for. And the insurance company is going to make some money. So how does it exactly work? Well, basically you pay the insurance company every single month. You pay them a monthly fee. So you might pay them a health insurance fee or a pet insurance fee, a phone insurance fee, apartment, car, whatever insurance you have. You pay them a monthly dollar amount. Now, you could go all month and not have a car accident. You could go for 2 years and not have a car accident. You could go for 30 years and never have a car accident. The insurance company is not going to pay you back for all of those months that you sent them a check. What they do is they put that money away. They probably invest it to earn some interest. But over time, since everyone pays into the insurance company, the people who have an accident are then covered. So what will happen is you might go your whole life without having a car accident, but you paid car insurance. Someone else like me, I could get in a car accident and the insurance company is going to pay for the replacement of my car or to fix my car, okay? Now, if you do have an accident, that's why it's so important to pay monthly to your insurance costs, because then the insurance company is going to make it better. They are going to pay for the replacement of your car, or they're going to pay for the fixing of your car, or if your house burns down, they're going to pay for the replacement of your house. If your phone, we all love our phone, if the phone drops in the toilet, the insurance company is going to give you a new phone, provided that you paid your insurance every month. So it's basically kind of protection just in case something happens. And insurance is definitely something you want to have for those expensive items because it's just so much to replace something like a house or a car. And when you need it, you really need it. But again, you could go your whole life and you paid into it and never actually benefit. It's kind of like how insurance works. All right, it's very important to have insurance. Now, let's take a look at your insurance, what you're going to use for this project. First of all, you will need health insurance. Now, for this project, we are not going to give everyone a different health insurance amount, although it does cost on average between $7,000 a year, and which is $599 a month is the average cost for a person to pay for health insurance. Sometimes the company that they work for pays part of that health insurance. That's called a benefit. So when you get a job, it's nice to have a benefit where your company or the person you work for pays for some of your monthly health insurance. So that happens for me, for instance. The city of Nashua pays for part of my health insurance, and I also pay for part of my health insurance. That's a benefit that I have. So that money could go into my salary, but it doesn't. They lower my salary a bit, and then they help me with my health insurance. So we're all, for this project, we are going to use $186.12. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that amount and you're going to move it over here to your cost. Everyone's going to do that. In real life, you will all have a different amount to pay, depending on the benefits your company or your job gives you, depending if you're married, depending if you have children. This number is going to change. But for this project, we're all going to use this amount, which I took as an average in the middle between what the lower people pay at the lower average and what people might pay at the upper average. We're going to go in the middle. For car insurance, we're also going to use the same amount. Now, this is going to be a little bit different in real life because if you buy an expensive car, a newer car, this price is going to be much more per month. If you buy an older car that's less expensive to replace, or then it's going to be a lower cost. But I'm going with an average monthly cost for all of us just to understand the idea of insurance and making sure that we're budgeting for insurance. So you're going to move $88 over here. For apartment insurance, home insurance would be much more than $17 a month. But because for this project, we're all getting an apartment, this is the average amount per month to spend on apartment insurance. Just in case something happens, the insurance company would replace the furniture in your apartment and your belongings. So we're going to move $17 over here. Pet insurance. If you don't have a pet, you won't need to put any insurance. You can also decide not to insure your pet if you don't want to spend $25 a month or $15 a month for a cat. Dog is $25. You need to move that over. If you decide not to get in pet insurance, please understand what that means is it's not mandatory to get pet insurance. However, if your dog has an accident, let's say something happens and it gets loose and somehow gets hurt, vet bills cost a lot of money and you won't have that kind of money lying around. So pet insurance is also one of those things that even though it's not mandatory, it can save you a lot of money if your pet gets into some trouble with an accident or gets very sick because vet bills are very expensive. So you will need to decide here. Are you going to not have a pet? Zero. If you're not going to get pet insurance, zero. Keeping in mind, you might have to pay some vet bills down the road that are thousands of dollars. And if you want pet insurance, you're going to put $25 for a dog, $15 for a cat. Phone insurance, we're all going to put $13.99 for our monthly phone insurance because you know what? Most of you will have phones and most of you will drop them. And so it's a good idea to have it. And for this project, we're going to include insurance at $13.99 a month. Life insurance. For this project, you're single and ready to mingle, but you don't have to get life insurance. So you can put 0 here, but if you eventually have a family, you're going to want to think about having life insurance because if something were to ever happen to you and your family counts on your income or your wages or your pay from your job coming in to pay bills and something happens to you, then they need to be able to pay their bills and they need to be able to pay their expenses. So life insurance is something that happens when you have a family, and just in case anything ever happened to you, the insurance company will pay your family so that they can pay their bills. And now what you're going to do is add your total monthly insurance. Take all of these amounts that you added over here and come up with a total amount. That total amount is going to go in your last page of your project. And on your, see here, we've got insurance. Boom, chakalaka. Here's where you're going to put that amount, right? You added up the total and you're going to put it right here. And then when we get to the end, we're going to see if we made it within our budget. All right, that is all we need to talk about today for insurance. Make sure you ask any questions if you have them so that you get this page and this amount right so that your whole budget is accurate. Have a great day.